I don't know if I shared this, but I think these are blackmail things, and this is a honeypot operation similar to Diddy, but like a virtual one. That's why she's always name calling bitches. That's why this one says last time I wore a nightgown, something Colin Farrell, 20 years. You know, other than the illicit material that they're probably also selling. I think it's also like a fuck you. And also, how come her reflection doesn't even match her? Oh my god, her face is actually, oh my god, I think her face is inverted right there. Do you see? I think this is a little face forward. Yeah, how could you have your face forward when it's the back of your head, but also your head's blank? Or that doesn't look like the back of your head. Or like the Mad TV skit, the back of your head is ridiculous. Also, how come the hair is going the opposite way in the mirror of what Demani, not Brittany, I fucking don't know, guys. It's AI, for God's sake. Also, I think they took some notes. They were like, last video I did of these, I was like, she's just always rolling around in the house she was in prison in. They're like, hey, she's in a different fucking house with a different group of people. There are men. There's only always men, huh? Did you know it looks like AI sometimes has problems, I don't know, making women and men, and they tend to make more men. Now a word from our sponsor. Or today's atrocity in Britney Spears' Instagram is brought to you by Ruffles Doritos. Are you got the munchies? Because we know fake ass here does. You don't have a reflection of a hand, your hand looks like and your hair looks like a ghost and you lost your eyes. Yeah, you get the munchies. When you're having a demonic possession, remember, Ruffles and Doritos are always there. I get it. She's mad because we had to do that ridiculous product placement, right? Jeez, I know capitalism, Brittany. I thought she was a vampire once, but how come she have a reflection of her face when her face is here, but her face is there? That's interesting. And what the fuck's happening here, you know? And everyone's like, motion blur, motion blur. The mirror got the motion too. Somebody tell me how that work? Is that refraction? Is that reflection? I don't understand. There's got to be a reasonable explanation for this. There is a reasonable explanation. She's being trafficked. Duh. This is not her. Duh. There's always reasonable explanations. You just don't want to listen. You can't handle the fucking truth. Where's Jack Nicholson? No, he's also probably a pedo. I don't fucking know. Loving anything in Hollywood lately is like the beginning of the Me Too movement again. You just open the newspaper and you're like, who else is a pedo? Who else talked about pizza? Huh? And you're like, you know what? I don't like anyone. They're all bad. Yeah, it gets like that. It gets like that. Except Brittany, real Brittany, not this demonic notney Mitch who loves Ruffles. You could just tell a bitch from the fucking chips they eat. Ruffles, Brittany? Ruffles? That's not the real Britney Spears. She should be eating, I don't fucking know. Okay, the Cool Ranch is okay, but I don't, maybe no Frito-Lays, Cheetos. She should be wanting Cheetos. Jalapeno flavored. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I just like that flavor and it's always out of sale at CVS. I'm gonna do more parts of these videos, but before anyone tells me motion blur, how come the motion blur happened before she makes the motion? Physics, you guys, physics. You know, like the blur should happen when the motion happens, but if the blur happens first before the motion happens, that's a little weird, you know? And, you know, she's got her head right there. Back of her head is ridiculous. Oy, oy, oy. I just thought this was crazy because it looks like her head there. She looks like Voldemort. It, who must not be named out loud. Shh. And if you guys remember, click the link in my bio because I'm selling something here in TikTok shop. Let's hope that works. See you guys soon.